Dear friends, I am very happy to be with you today at this meeting of State Ministers of Welfare and Social Justice. Equal development of all weaker sections of the society is central to the government's agenda of inclusive growth. It is very important that we implement the protection of civil rights. We need to ensure that meetings of the committees at the state and district levels are held regularly. I have written on this subject to all the chief ministers of our country. I do hope that the state welfare ministers will certainly implement the letter and spirit of several welfare measures meant for the weaker sections of this country. At the same time, I would like to invite you to take full advantage of central financial assistance which is available for this purpose and which includes setting up of large number of exclusive special courts for speedy trial of such offences. One of the impediments in the way of our development process in the country is the fact that even after 69 years of independence, we still have the bad practice of manual scavenging. Today, I would like you to pledge that this practice will be eliminated from every nook and corner of our country in the next few months. I am very happy to inform you that the post matric scholarship scheme for scheduled caste students was revised recently. Education, healthcare, and skill development are the three very important needs of empowering vulnerable sections of our community to rise in the development field. I therefore give great importance to the provision of scholarships to students coming from these classes of our society. I can assure you that the center will continue to bear the financial burden for the entire 12th 5-year plan period. The state government's share will become due only in the 13th 5-year plan. So it is very clear that the central government has willingly undertaken this additional commitment in order to ensure that our scheduled caste children do have access to higher education of the requisite quality. I would like to make it very clear in this connection that the state governments must, however, ensure that the benefits of the revised scheme not only reach the scheduled caste students but also do so in a true and correct manner. They should thereby be able to improve their participation in education, including technical and professional education. As a measure of transparency, the detailed schedule of payment of such scholarships to students must be made available to the public at the earliest. As you are all aware of the fact that the scheduled caste subplan is our great and important instrument to address the developmental gap between the scheduled castes and the general public. I know that the states are trying to earmark sufficient funds under this sub-plan in proportion to the scheduled caste population. In this connection, I urge all the state governments to be prepared sincerely in this regard and see that the benefits actually go to those for whom they are truly intended. I would also like to inform that several steps have been taken to provide for the health care, security, and well being of our senior citizens. But we need to do a lot more in this regard as well. We have increased tax exemption and travel concessions for senior citizens. We should use the services of panchayats and senior citizens associations and other community based groups to pay special attention towards the older persons. I request you all to review the progress made so far. Dear sirs, I am very glad to inform that it was decided in the presiding officers conference held in Lucknow last year to conduct 78th All India Presiding Officers Conference in Hyderabad of Telangana state, which was carved out as 29th state of Indian Union. Being a new state, conferences of all India level such as this to be held in the capital city will, I am quite sure, be able to rise to the occasion to showcase the developmental activities being taken up by the state government to the delegates of the conference and draw their attention and seek suggestions for the all round development of the state. Therefore, the chairperson of the conference, keeping those points in view, had in principle conceded to conduct the conference in Hyderabad in the month of November of this year. The conference will be held for 3 days. The agenda and the detailed program will be intimated in due course after finalization of it. However, we send here with a tentative program copy for your perusal and suggestions. In this connection, I am directed to request you to kindly intimate your consent to the undersigned along with the details of delegates and their spouses likely to be attending to the conference within 10 days from the date of receipt of this letter, so as to enable this Telangana Legislature Secretariat to make your stay as comfortable as possible. Thank you.